Shut up and sit down.
It looks fine. I get the criticism. Fine.
Hey, I'm BB-8.
I'm Dio.
And if you like this stupid video, please remember to like, comment, and most of all subscribe because it really helps us out. And we are having a couple of these, what are they called?
Pirate Code.
The Pirate Code.
So it's more like guidelines.
Aye. And we are surprising each other with movie trailers that the other person has not yet seen and filming our silly reactions.
So what movie trailer are you surprising me with tonight?
Well, tonight I'm surprising both of us with a movie trailer that we have not yet seen. And as always, when we spend an entire night recording drunk trailer ambushes, which, as you can imagine, lead to a painful Saturday morning the next day, I wake up the next morning and I find that another trailer has just launched that has gone viral and everybody is talking about. And we've got another 6 days to wait until we have the opportunity to get drunk enough to do this again. Not cool, Hollywood.
I think I might know what this one is.
Yes, this is a trailer that the only thing I've heard about it is how much everyone hates the lead actor's accent.
I think I might have worn this t-shirt in honour of this trailer.
I think you may have done. Yeah, I'm wondering why we even need this movie, because I really liked the original, but I'm willing to give it a shot. I don't mind a needless reboot as long as it's a good one.
If it's fun, then go for it. Like,
That?
it doesn't need to replace... Like, just because they're remaking it, it doesn't remove the original from your brain.
Exactly.
If it's fun, it's fun. If it's terrible, then you're like, that was terrible. The original still stands. You don't need to pick one or the other. They can both exist at the same time.
Wise words. Well, let us watch the trailer for the new Anne Hathaway movie, The Witches.
My story begins when I was a young boy.
You'll be comfy here in your mama's old room. I'd do anything for her to be here right now.
Grandma was a tough lady with a big heart. And little by little, she brought me out of my sadness.
Now if you feel that you can't go on, darling,
I didn't know it, but there was a dark shadow looming nearby. Witches. They're real, and they hate children.
Welcome.
What would you do? Tell them lies,
Oh dear.
running all around this hotel.
I would call the exterminator.
You see, girls? He would exterminate those brats.
Rats. We would exterminate the rat.
I feared this was happening.
Whoa.
That means a test is coming.
Ladies, I have a plan.
Oh,
To
nice.
transform a child into a mouse.
Whoa! Why are we mouses? Mice? Whatever! Grandma, it's me!
Is that you, boy? We'll never let you get away with your filthy, evil plot. Who's gonna stop me? Doesn't matter who you are or what you look like, so long as somebody loves you.
You wouldn't happen to be carrying around a mouse on your person, now would you?
A mouse? Mm-hmm. Why on earth would I be carrying around a mouse?
Well, so we've just watched for the very first time the trailer for the 2020 coming on October 22nd.
Really?
To HBO Max. Yeah, in what's that, like a week? I don't know. I don't know dates anymore. This is 2020.
Might be tomorrow.
Yeah, it might be yesterday.
Or 3 months away.
Yeah, or just like everything else, it gets pushed to 2021
I bet
Hollywood.
they're going to push it back.
But we've just watched the trailer for the new Witches movie. What did you think?
It looks fine. I get the criticism.
Fine.
It looks fine. Like, I get the criticism of Anne Hathaway's accent, but the original movie, Angelica Houston, her accent was quite extreme. I mean, it kind of felt more natural, whereas Anne Hathaway's is a bit more, I'm putting on an accent. You can feel that she's trying hard, whereas Angelica Houston was more like, my accent is peculiar, like, deal with it. So I get that criticism. The thing I was concerned about, because I'd seen screenshots of Anne Hathaway with, like, holes all over her face, and that was really creepy, and I thought that might be a bigger part of the trailer, and I'm glad it wasn't. Because that looked really creepy. I thought it looked fine, and I liked how fun it was. And Octavia Spencer's amazing.
Yeah.
And I like that she's a fun granny.
Yeah, and I'm going to see your fine and raise it to fun, because I honestly thought this movie looks great. Like, I grew up and Roald Dahl books were a massive part of my childhood. And anything that brings them into the current kind of generation's view, I think is so valuable, because they're just wonderful, wonderful stories that just should spark the imagination of every child. And, I would rather kids read Roald Dahl in school than Catcher in the Rye and the kind of depressing crap that they have to read, but that's a whole different subject. I don't know whether I could compare it to the original, but it kind of made me think, are kids going to watch the original? Maybe. Are they going to watch the new one? Probably. It's on HBO Max. It's on at Halloween. It looks like a really fun time. It's got kids turning into mice. It's got, some really good cast.
Every kid's dream is turning into a mouse.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with it, and it also looks like the kind of thing I would watch and just have a good time with.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I don't care. Anne Hathaway can have the worst accent ever, and I'm still going to enjoy it, and I'm still going to like Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, same.
She's fine.
She's not fine. She's great.
I wouldn't go that far.
Stop referring to things you like as fine.
She's so incredibly adequate.
If I strip down for bed tonight and you look at me and say, that's fine, I'm going to be really, really upset.
Only if you've got a really weird accent.
Yes.
But you have to own it. If you own it, that's...
Yeah. You know what Anne Hathaway's accent reminded me of in this movie was, it was like she'd been watching What We Do in the Shadows and just been trying to do a Lydia accent. And...
Nadia.
Yeah, Nadia. Yeah, why did I... Lydia, I'm thinking of, Beetlejuice. But yeah, like it's that kind of Transylvania, I am evil kind of an accent.
Just a generic spooky accent.
Yes.
Spooky European.
Yes.
Europeans are spooky, and that's what Europeans sound like.
Europeans are spooky.
Very spooky.
And yes.
Like, I want to say, I wouldn't say I'm excited to see it. I would say I'm going to enjoy watching it.
Well, I would take another James and the Giant Peach. I would take a George's Marvelous Medicine. I would take the Twits. I would take the BFG. Whatever they want to do in Hollywood that takes Roald Dahl stories, reimagines them.
The Twits hasn't been a movie yet, has it?
No, there you go,
the
Hollywood.
Others you mentioned have. The Twits can be a movie.
Oh, the Twits was amazing.
Yeah, it was fun.
Where they stuck all the furniture on the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, the others you mentioned have been good movies, but the Twits haven't yet.
Most of them have been... Well, some of them have only been animated movies.
No, they made a BFG live action.
Oh, yeah, they did. But, and this is...
Actually, James and the Giant Peach was animated.
Yes. And this was reimagined by Robert Zemeckis of Back to the Future fame. So I think people need to quit their bitching, quit saying that this is just fine, and just enjoy it.
You can mute, if it really bugs you that much, mute the bits where Anne Hathaway's speaking.
Yeah. I'll do them in the voice that I did on the Grey Man's Evil video, if that floats your boat. Well, I'm excited.
I'm
fine.
Going to enjoy watching it.
So we hope you have a fine night, and
we hope you enjoy your night.
And we will see you on the next fine drunk trailer ambush.
Peace out, nuts.
Fine, bye.
Shut up and sit down.